Thanks a lot, Malika. Welcome, everyone, to Los Angeles, a city fueled by star power, powerful, profound star power, supersized and outsized star power, the type of star power that had the Lakers and Timberwolves poised for a run at the Larry O'Brien Trophy. LeBron James at 40 continues to defy the odds. Can he get Luka Doncic across the finish line and get back to the finals again? Meanwhile, make no mistake, that guy right there, Anthony Edwards, believes that he is the biggest star in the constellation of stars tonight. Let's take some inventory tomorrow. It'll be game one between OKC and Memphis on ABC. Los Angeles and Minnesota 3-6 here tonight. And Houston will play game one at home against Golden State tomorrow. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, courtside, along with Imagine and Luka Doncic.
Well, the midseason trade that brought Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers has been a complete home run for the Lakers. And look at this duo and what they've done this year. It's the lowest output scoring-wise for LeBron James since his rookie year, but he has been so good in every area of play. And Luka Doncic, especially over his last 12, 13 games, has been absolutely spectacular. But you look at him over the last 5 games, and he has played at the highest level of basketball. Minnesota's going to have to throw a lot of different looks at him. Blitzes, they're going to try to trap at times, throw a lot of bodies at him. But when you get the ball out of his hands, you're throwing it to the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
He's a guy that has raised the level of his play every year he's been in the playoffs in his young career so far. Game one coming up between the Timberwolves and the Lakers. We'll be back after these messages and a word from our ABC stations.
ESPN Bet is the official sportsbook of ESPN. Get in on trending parlays, daily profit boost, and exclusive talent markets all season long. New customers can bet $10 to get $100 in bonus bets and 30 days of ESPN.
The Lakers, it'll be James, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes at the 5, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic in the backcourt for the Lakers. Meanwhile, for the visitors, it's Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, big X factor for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Mike Conley rounding out the starting 5 for Minnesota. Timberwolves finished the season on a 17-4 sprint, playing some of the best basketball of the season. And Julius, down we go. But Luka out of the gate quickly.
Luka Doncic has knocked down a couple of threes. These step backs so difficult, and he shoots it with ease.
Brought to you by Service Now, and where Luka Doncic stands with respect to other playoff scores. Michael Jordan, number 1. Doncic at number 2 at just under 31 points in a game. And Allen Iverson, number 3. And remember what he did last year, albeit as a member of the Dallas Mavericks. The team, of course, a little bit different than this Lakers squad, but Luka still very much having his way. It's going to be the end of the first quarter play. Anthony Edwards with 6 points in the ball game. Doncic with 16 on a very efficient 5 of 10 from the field. Comfortable against the Timberwolves again in the postseason. And they get him out of his comfort zone. Back after this. Naz Reid, a force since coming off the bench.
And a good passer, playmaker, Julius Randle. You get caught in no man's land, Reed's going to knock down a 3 on you. And then the offensive rebound by Jaden McDaniels for the quick stick back. And Minnesota has the lead.
The Timberwolves starting to flow here in Los Angeles. In the first half.
They were looking for Edwards coming off that screen after he inbounded it, but Dante DiVincenzo just short-circuited that. A logo 3.
After the break, it's back to the studio with Malika, Stephen A. and the crew with the Kia halftime.
NBA First Round, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, is brought to you by Google, proud sponsor of the NBA, and Progressive. Protect your auto, home, and business today at Progressive.com.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. We're here in Los Angeles for the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. The visitors in the lead by 11 as we take a look at some of the cogent and pertinent first half numbers. Luka set the tone and tenor of this ball game early. As we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by PayPal. Luka with 20, LeBron with 10. He got going there in the second quarter, but Naz Reid was really the big story of that first half. The reigning sixth man of the year, who set a career high, Jay Billis, in points. It's 70-48.
This has been like a horse game for Minnesota right at the logo. Anthony Edwards, it's been 3 after 3 after 3.
NBA First Round, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, is brought to you by Jurassic World Rebirth, in theaters July 2nd.
Welcome back to LA. Time out on the floor. We'll be right back after this. Minnesota's three-point shooting has been sublime in this game.
17 for 30 mark in this game, and so many of these three-point shots have come from the catch spot. It's not like they've been off the dribble or contested. A lot of them have come. There have been some in transition, but a lot have come off penetration and also off offensive rebounds where they kick it out for a step-in three. But right now, LA's going to have to spread out and get to three-point shooters. And that's going to open up some driving opportunities, and that's been really good
for Minnesota. Hey, the first round of the NBA playoffs continues tomorrow afternoon with a doubleheader on ABC at 1 Eastern. Game 1, Memphis at Oklahoma City, then at 3:30. Game 1 between Orlando and Boston, the reigning champs. Our coverage tips at 12:30 Eastern with NBA Countdown. Whistle. Looks like we're going to have a technical foul. Maybe a sign of things to come for the Laker Nation. Nobody pressed up, and Doncic took advantage of it. They'll review it by rule. The NBA playoffs on ABC, presented by Google, will continue after these messages and a word from our ABC stations. By Finch with 8 on the shot clock. Patience paying dividends, Jay.
Edwards is such a great scorer. He thought he might try to drive this, maybe take a contested three, but gave the ball up after the shot fake and gets it back and then drills one, catch and shoot right in Doncic's grill.
NBA First Round, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, is brought to you by Dell Technologies. Welcome to now.
Well, the first round of the NBA playoffs continues tomorrow afternoon with a doubleheader on ABC. At 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Memphis taking on Oklahoma City. At 3:30, Game 1 of Orlando-Boston. The reigning champs. Our coverage tips off at 12:30 Eastern with the NBA Countdown. There's some people that...
A lot of compliments to go around for this Minnesota Timberwolves team and their performance here against the Los Angeles Lakers, but Anthony Edwards has played a complete basketball game. 22 points, 8 rebounds, but he also has 9 assists in this game against only 1 turnover. And Edwards missed some time after going to the...
Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels combined 47 points. Minnesota triumphant in Game 1 with new chairman Alex Rodriguez. Tomorrow, beginning at 1 Eastern on ABC, it's more Memphis OKC, followed by Orlando Boston. Coming up next, your local news on most of these ABC stations. For George Sedano, Jay Billis, and our entire talented crew behind the camera you never get a chance to see, I'm Mark Jones, folks. Thanks for watching ABC, the home of the NBA Finals. So long from Los Angeles.